What nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's manga nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Magi, Sinbad, and Bouken chapters 153 and 154. I swear to God, I covered 153, but I guess I didn't. But so basically, what's going on here? I'm gonna set the scene here. Saradine came in and told Barbarossa to fuck off. And we are in the start of the Parthian War. And I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what happens next. So Sinbad was about to attack Barbarossa. So let's get to this chapter here. This is chapter 153. Saika. And this chapter is called Filthy Inferior Species. How's that? Wait, how's that? What? What? What the fuck is that? Oh my God! Hold on, I gotta look. Oh my God! Look at that! Look at that knight! It is making me think of like Knights and Magic, which I'm not covering the anime because it is not following the manga at all. So, but it's making me think of Knights and Magic. That's like the first thing that comes to my mind. And it got knocked down. And that motherfucker Barbarossa is still alive! Ah! He's still alive? One more attack should do the trick. This is bad. Zazafan's metal vessel's ability could barely even defend the first attack. It won't be able to stand with another. That's... So, you're telling me that's the... Wait, that's the metal vessel? That's Barbarossa's vessel! Oh my God, that is so cool! Barbarossa's vessel is badass! What should we do? We can fight back? No, we can't. Even if our bodies have been modified, we are still made of flesh, and the injuries His Majesty Barbarossa took are really bad. Wait a minute. Wait a second! They said enhanced! So there's got to be something besides the metal vessel that's going on here that's enhancing them. It's too dangerous. Shaka, as you wish. A smoke screen? Don't let them run. Catch them. So we're at the Parthian coast. I prepared this ship. Oh, they escaped, those bastards! I prepared the ship in case an emergency exit was necessary. We're returning to our country now. Still, those two were scheming behind our backs. It never seemed like Sinbad would do that. That scheme was surprising. Are you fucking kidding me? Sinbad, Barbarossa, you gotta be shitting me right now. Oh my God, Sinbad, Barbarossa, you're an idiot. It never seemed like Sinbad would do that. The scheme was surprising. Sinbad must have done a pretty good job to fool him, because if you guys haven't noticed, Sinbad, a lot of Sinbad's behavior that's going on in Labyrinth of Magic right now is happening in Sinbad and Bouken. But the thing I don't understand, Barbarossa, you gave Sinbad a scroll of your politics and shit. What made you think he wasn't gonna play your little game? Like, seriously, you're a dumbass. But everything is as he planned. That's probably why he was so insistent in holding the ceremony. Sinbad's a troll. Your Highness? He's laughing. All of those members of an inferior race are getting in my way. Incompetent, useless. Why do I have to be ragdolled by such trash? Inferior species are just that, an inferior species. Dirty-blooded beings that must be eliminated. Does this sound like some figure in history and some other characters in manga? First of all, I'm telling you, Barbarossa was inspired by inspired by Hitler. He is just totally Hitler. This is just very Hitler-esque. Like, everything from this arc, including how Barbarossa came to power, and how he, changed it to dictatorship and shit, and he was popular with the people until, he did the sneaky shit. This is just so much, like, very Hitler-esque. That's what the best way to describe it. And another thing that this, and another reason why it's very Hitler-esque is because in Attack on Titan, if you're not reading Attack on Titan, you're dealing with a spoiler. In Attack on Titan, you have the Marley doing the same thing to the Eldians, and that's what this is really. And that even the manga came out and said that the Marley were inspired by, by the Nazis. So for you motherfuckers that are saying that the alt-right, it's not even the alt-right. Nazis, first of all, I have to say it, because this is so true for this too. Nazis, if you know what it means, they're the National German Socialist Party. And I still don't get why liberals think that's on the right. No, you dumbasses have been brainwashed. No, your Nazis have socialist written in there. How is that the right? Like the far right, if you know your systems of government. I'm sorry, I have to talk about this. It's going to drive me nuts if I don't. So here's your systems of government. You have the center, and then on the right, because the right preaches freedoms, unlike the left does, you have conservatism, you have libertarian, and then like anarchy is like the far right. So I don't understand when you motherfuckers are telling me that, especially you, Linda Sassori, you're fucking hypocrite, that the far right is causing this, and we need to destroy the far right Zionists. I'm like, huh? First of all, Democrats have Jews in there that support Israel, so your argument is invalid. But then on the left, and this is why I just don't understand. I've talked about this on my politics channel, but I have to mention it here now because I'm getting to the point. So on the left, you have liberalism, then progressivism, then that leads to progressives are ultimately socialists. You have the socialists, then you got the communists, and then that which leads to communism, which leads to totalitarian/authoritarianism. Which is what's going on here, and the reason why I bring that up is that you see that progress, those steps on the left, to getting to the far left. You see that with Barbarossa, and I think this was how it was done was really, really good. It's exactly how Germany went from being a socialist, that progression with the socialism, and leading to the leading to the communism, and you saw the fascist stuff going on, because remember, if you said something bad about Barbarossa, you went to jail, and that's where the authoritarian stuff came in. So I'm sorry I had to give you a political lesson, but it was gonna drive me nuts if I didn't, especially after all the shit that I'm seeing on Twitter. But there's the evil smile. Ugh. All of you, as soon as we get back to the country, preparations are to be made at once. I've had enough of indulging those inferior race morons. As I originally planned, they'll be punished like the trash they are. This is a bit earlier than it should be, but execute the plan immediately. Yes. Get ready. I'm going to eliminate all you inferior race trash. Sin. Holy shit, Sinbad collapsed. Sin, how great, King Sinbad is up. What? Why am I in bed? What happened in the founding ceremony? Are you serious? Do you not remember that you declared a revolution? Why did you do that, Sin? Huh? Wait, I don't remember that. Let's talk about that. Saradine! You're wondering what's happened to you. Oh my god! Did Saradine brainwash him like I thought she did? Oh my god. Okay, let's get to this next chapter now. And this chapter 154 is titled A Belief's Limits. And that's what happened during the opening ceremony. I announced the creation of a new empire right during the opening ceremony. Not only that, I stirred up a rebellion with the army Saradine is commanding. That was the work of your metal vessel, Zephyr, right? Right? I knew it! I fucking knew it! I called this! That was my first thing. The first thing I thought of when Saradine showed up, I'm like, something is going on here. Like, either Saradine is brainwashing him, or manipulating him, or, or Sinbad was sneaking off to see Saradine, but I was fucking right the first time. There you go. Right. Zephyr is a dungeon that controls sound. I kept quiet about this before, but the special sound waves can interfere with the human mind or spirit, and thus I am capable of controlling my target's body. Meaning you took control over of our king's spirit. When did you begin using this ability? During the clash between Zephyr and Valfor. Did you already have this plan in mind since back then? No, I still did it so I could use it sooner or later anyway, but it failed. The plan was originally to kill Barbarossa on the spot, but he managed to flee. But it was to be expected, so now I'm moving on to my next strategy. Hey, what are you saying? What are you talking about? Do you have any idea what you're saying? You manipulated me for your selfish desires and threw my country into a revolution. I gotta stop here because I gotta say this. Sinbad, you would have done it anyway. I think he was waiting for a better time to do it, and Saradine just said, fuck it. But Sinbad, you were gonna do it anyway because you saw, because I think Sinbad around this, I think Sinbad was hearing the rumors and shit that was going on. But, like, just, Sinbad, like, I can't hate Saradine for this. I just can't. You know all about it, about everyone's feelings as, we were creating this country, all the hardships we had to go through. Our wishes, our confidence, you stepped all over them. Do you really think nothing of all that? Yes. I have no feelings like that anymore. Oh my god! Enough! Then what are you going to do? Barbarossa already returned to Parthivia and started military preparations. In a couple of days, his army will get here. As a merchant nation, Sindria does not possess any army. So are you really going to send away valuable military power like me? Or will you kill me and try to make amends with Barbarossa by bringing him my head? However, that too is impossible. What? Has she gone crazy? Saradine, what are you? It can't be! What the fuck is going on? Your wound healed. Exactly. I'm not human anymore! Oh my god! Saradine has become a dark point! Oh my god! In order to make my deepest desire come true, I even gave up on my human body. Sinbad, fight by my side. Help me defeat Barbarossa, otherwise this country won't survive. You cannot refuse, because if you do, I can just take over you with Zephyr again, and the situation the Sindrian kingdom is in right now will not change. You've got no choice but to fight. Excuse me, Miss Saradine. What is it? Barbarossa has officially declared war against the Sindrian kingdom. But before I continue this, I gotta talk about this. About Saradine. Saradine, I have to wonder if this... I feel like one of Sinbad's greatest regrets, because we're gonna find out near the end of the war what one of his greatest regrets was, and see if that's in relation to why he's doing the shit he's doing in Labyrinth of Magic. But like, Saradine became a dark point, period. So it's interesting to see how she's behaving. She is such a different person right now. Oh my god. Right now, the Parthivian army is marching, and they're headed this way a lot faster than we expected. The first army will get here soon. Okay, here's my thoughts about both chapters, especially this chapter. I already gave you my thoughts on 153, but this is my thoughts on 154. I feel like Saradine pushed sped up the process of going to war with Barbarossa, because part of me is thinking Sinbad probably had a plan to go. He was going to go against Barbarossa. I think Sinbad knew that eventually he was going to have to go against Barbarossa, but what's going on is Saradine just pushed him to do it. And I'm sorry, I gotta side with Saradine on this one. Yes, it was fucked up for her to do that, but I just don't... Sinbad needs to hear from the people and see what's going on. Because if he, he doesn't remember it, but if he heard the people that were there at the kingdom when he made the announcement, oh my god, they were so fucking happy. They were just yeah, we've been impressed by that motherfucker Barbarossa. But I'm very curious what you guys thought. Do you guys think Saradine was terrible for taking away Sinbad's choice, or do you think it was good because do you guys think eventually Sinbad was going to do it? Sinbad was going to cause shit with Parthivia because what would be going on is he would see all the stuff going on here that Barbarossa's doing to the people. So I'm very curious what your guys' thoughts are. Let me know in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing, want to contribute to my channel and expansion, there's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my PayPal, my Patreon, or purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter. Follow my Twitch channel because this weekend I got my closed beta code for Dissidia. So so as soon as I'm done with all my anime and manga live reactions tomorrow, I'm definitely gonna be playing some Dissidia. I was gonna do it today, but I just got really tired after all the stuff I had to do. Anyway, and make sure you friend me on PlayStation Network. All that's in the description box below. And until next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later. Bye.